John.
What's up, my man?
Hey, first archery shot ever.
Oh, that was cool.
40 yards with an 80-pound compound bow. You got it right in the fucking vitals.
It was cool.
That's an amazing thing. You should probably quit now.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, the bow's not even set up for you. The way the bow is set up is for me. I have shorter arms than you.
Right.
You would have a longer draw length, so you have to kind of like move your body a little, and you sent at that peep sight. Bro, that's a long shot for a first shot ever in a bow, 40 yards in an indoor range, and you got it right in the vitals.
Yeah. Now, what were you thinking when I struggled to pull it back?
Normal. It's weird.
That is a common
awkward
thing that happened.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't have any excuses at least. Brian Callen had a fucking...
Wait, what did he say?
Reading a scroll of excuses.
What did he say? My labrum.
It's probably technique. You know, and like, no, it's a strength thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it is technique, but it's just 80 pounds is 80 pounds.
Yeah.
It's a lot of weight.
I have a new respect for bow and arrow folks.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's very hard, but it's really satisfying.
Like, it puts in perspective, like, the people who can do it on horseback. You know, you see it in the movies and shit like that. And I don't know why I didn't think it was that hard. But
yeah, that's a next level thing. The horseback thing is crazy. The Mongols would time their shot when the horse was in the air.
Yeah.
So when the horse was in the air, then they would release
mid-gallop.
it. Yes. So there would be less disturbance, less jolt on their body.
So was that... Yeah, we always talk about, like, Genghis Khan and how he was able to take over the world. Was the competitive advantage horseback weaponry?
They had a lot of things going for them. They had strategy, first of all. They had devious, wild strategies. Like, they would set people up. Like, they would send a small party out, and those people would go after the small party and chase them down. They would lead them into, like, a canyon filled with Mongols and just slaughter everybody and block the exit. And they would hold a siege. They would attack a city, and they would bring so much food and so many supplies, they could just camp outside the city.
Wait for them to starve.
Until everybody starved out. And then they would start killing people and lighting them on fire and putting them on catapults and launching them over the walls and light their own houses on fire with the dead bodies of people they killed.
That's motivational.
Bro.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers killed 10% of the population.
That's the crazy thing. Like, I don't know. I always wonder about these times. Like what was like the Roman Empire's advantage? And, you know, some people chalk it up to like roads. Or like, why was Genghis Khan so effective? But at a certain point in time, it has to be technology, right?
There was a lot going on. There was the knowledge of the recurve bow. They were really good at the recurve bows. They had catapults. And they just had, like, Genghis Khan just had this unquenchable desire to take over the world.
Yeah.
It's really crazy that, you know, no one's scared of the Mongols now, you know? But then when one of those dudes fights in the UFC, you're like, Jesus.
Wait, who's Mongolian in the UFC?
Let's see. Who do we have? The Mongolian murderer. That's one dude. But there's people from that Caucasus region of the world. Like, there's a lot of people from Kazakhstan and Dagestan.
So all the stands are remnants
those guys
of the Mongolian
that look
Empire.
a little Asian.
Yeah. Rachmanov.
Yeah, Shavkat
Rachmanov. Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. Kind of
that
a beast.
motherfucker's so good.
Yeah.
But they're just so tough over there. It's just crazy that they took over the whole world at one point in time, and then it all went away. Like, that's a lesson for America to learn. Because Americans have this idea that we are the centerpiece of the military of the world. This is it. This is the baddest fucking army that's ever existed, bro. No one's going to stop us. But the reality is, like, every single civilization that has been in control has gone under. They all go under.
Now, did those civilizations have nukes?
No. That's the problem.
That's the tricky thing.
Yeah, the problem is if we go out ugly. But unless China is clever and they slowly dismantle our power grid and slowly pollute our country with, like, bombing chemical factories and do it slow over a long period of time. Like, if you were a real conspiracy theorist, like one of them Reddit tinfoil hat.
Let's go deep, my boy.
You would think that China would not do a big thing, but a constant series of small things that people get accustomed to.
Yeah.
You know, cyber warfare, They would start, hacking into Google servers, Amazon servers, crash everything, financial disruption, crash power grids. Do it slow. Do it over decades. You got plenty of time. As long as you don't nuke United States first, they're not going to nuke
That's
you.
right.
They're not going to. We already did that once.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that.
Yeah.
If anybody is going to be a first bomber, it's not going to be us. It's not going to be us.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
That's a problem. That's a
that-
strategic problem.
Yeah.
Because we're all worried about Putin. We're like, what if Putin gets back to the corner? What if Ukraine starts winning? What if this? What if that? What if Putin really does have cancer? What if he decides to go out with a bang? Like, we're worried about that. No one's worried. What if Biden just nukes China? What if Biden's like, what's this TikTok? You don't want to talk? You don't want to talk? You don't want to tell us about the code? How about this? Boom! Never. We would never think that the Biden administration would go and nuke someone.
Never. And they know that. And because they know that, they're comfortable.
Yeah, so that you could do sneaky things.
Yeah.
I would do sneaky things. If I was China, or
Slowly
if I was Russia, or if I
destabilize.
was Iran, if I was
Yeah.
some country that didn't like us, I would do sneaky things.
So is that...